Chainlink update for Monday, January 27th. We're going to start off on the 4-hour, the short time frame, so we can look at what we need to be watching for in the days ahead. If we want to get a rebound, are the lows in? Let's just look at the facts in the chart. Let's get right to it. The 4-hour. We have our low back in January, way back in January of January 19th, 8 days ago. We had a low, the low close, 22.37. Fast forward, just today, we had a close already at 22.41. So we're still intact with that being the low. Okay, so there's a definitive level for sure on Chainlink. Now, what's the glaring difference? Well, now we've closed multiple candles under the 200 EMA, that pink line right there. We're also under the Gaussian channel. Here, we were the opposite of that. We were above the 200 and above the Gaussian. So things are a little different, even though we are at technically a higher low. I would call it a double retest of the lows. What I don't like is we put in a lower high right here, right? You can see our uptrend, lower high, and then we confirmed and also a lower low, right? We took out that low, new lower high. That's your warning. And we confirmed a new, maybe a short-term downtrend on this candle right here with a lower low. Lower high, lower low. That's all you need by definition to change the trend. And that's where we're at. So we're in a downtrend until further notice. Now, when can we reverse that? I'm glad you asked. We have to take out this high. So we're looking at 26.20. We take that out, then we can break the downtrend. We're looking for that and nothing else to know that we're out of here. Okay. Ideally, we can get back above, the 25 area. You can see these swing lows, the median Gaussian channel line right there. Get back above 25, and yeah, I like our chances. Until then, the odds are sideways or down. Now you see this bigger yellow zone. You can see a 600 EMA down here, just above 20. We have our red line that we've talked about pretty much every video we don't want to see ever again in Chainlink, and I do mean ever. Okay, daily chart. Let's zoom out a little bit. Everything's much more okay here, right? The 4-hour, you zoom in a little too much and it gets you a little panicked. Maybe Bitcoin as well, but we've already rebounded pretty decent off of Bitcoin. Chainlink, similar vibes. We had a low wick of 22.17 so far, right above the median Gaussian channel, still bullish by definition here. And not only that, but we're working on closing today, hopefully, fingers crossed, above that 21 EMA in the yellow, which is, as of right now, 23.79. So that's our primary goal. We're right there right now, right to the penny. Previous swing high, hopefully new swing low. Then this is still great, right? Certainly from our lows back in mid-January, $17. Nice quick move up to 27. Flag formation still, right? This looks great. Still looks fine. Bottom of the Gaussian channel noted, right? Nice move, right? And then further breakout. So far, perfect. We're still great. As long as we hold this zone as new support. Previous resistance, new support. EMA 34 is down at 23.26 as of right now. We're still good. But, in the Gaussian channel, rules of engagement, like as long as you're in the upper tier here, you're bullish by definition. And if you get into the lower tier, right, that's why you see these candles differentiate red to fluorescent green. When you're up here, you just got more going for you. And we're still there. So even though we're down, just that big move, just taking a break, right? The ebbs and flows of the market, no big deal. All right, that's the daily. Let's go to the 3-day, check in on that. Still great here. Minor concern is that so far, this is a lower high, but this could just be, a micro fractal version of just something like this, where we look back in hindsight and be like, well, no, this was the new high. Here's our initial high, higher low from way the hell back here, and then new high. But in the short kind of time set, right, you could see that potentially this is a lower high, but it's still just potential right now. We're still above the EMA 8. So we're above all of our moving averages on the 3-day. The Gaussian channel is way the hell down here and rising. All moving averages rising. That's great as well. What we need to be watching for is, where are we going to close this candle? This candle closes today, ideally above 23.68 on the 3-day. That's what we're looking for. And until you close under the 21, like you're still skating fine. It's just all the cracks in the ice start to appear if you close under the 21, and you better get out of there in a hurry. And we did last time, right? It took less than a week and we were out of there. Okay, so looking at the weekly, let's just go look at it. Right, the EMA 8, we're fine. We wicked right to the 21 EMA. Previous range high, 786. New range low wick even, not even a close. To the 21 week, Gaussian channel's green. We're holding above the EMA 8. What's not to like? Short time frame, 4 hour, 1 hour, yeah. Looks a little sketchy, but on the weekly, we're looking A-okay. 2265 at the end of this week or higher. We'll see how it plays out. No big signs of candles here. Last week's candle right there, it's called a spinning top. It's just indecision by the bulls and the bears. Nothing more, nothing less. Don't put too much into it. All right. After a move low, high, right? This is expected. Just, again, the ebbs and flows, right? We could just be starting a breakout here, right? The move down, flag into the 21 week, bounce back up, holding up here, getting ready for our next move. Certainly, if Bitcoin wants to turn more back bullish, that would help us. Let's go to the monthly since the monthly closes this week. Monthly, above the Gaussian channel on the monthly. Last month we tried. A little bit of a profit taking, I would say. If you go from 8 to 30 in the span of a few months, right, you're going to get some profit taking right to the 786 as well. Very close to it. But if we can close our first monthly candle above the monthly Gaussian channel since 2022, I think that's a pretty big win. We'll go with that. The top of the Gaussian's at 2055. We have 4.5 days roughly till we close that. Look at our monthly moving averages. Right angle, sharp uptick. I like it. Next target. It's not this. We've already been there. Teleport straight to 43. That's the 1618 from our March highs to our August lows from 2024. Our next target's $43, right in that area. That's the odds. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. All right. Quote of the day. May you live all the days of your life. Don't waste anything, is what that means. Live every day. All right. It'd be easier to live every day in this. Aston Martin Vanquish. This car is 7 years old now. That's hard to believe. It still looks pretty damn good. 2018 Aston Martin Vanquish. Alrighty, that's all I got. Chainlink. Flannel's unbuttoned, right? We got to get back above 25 to button this up. Above 30, we got neck cinching. All right.